Okay, we are recording now. Awesome. Alright, I'm streaming. This is my 1,000 subscriber live stream where I'm going to be making a track. I don't know exactly what kind of track I'm going to be making. Probably something dubstep-y. I have it at 110. I'll see what I can do with that. I might raise it up, do something like drum step. I've been kind of into that lately. Alright, Maximus, I summon you. Awesome. Maximus is one of the best compressors I've ever used. It's insanely awesome. Alright. Wow, the low end though. This needs to be shortened. It is a pretty long kick. And I'm just going to do it this way. Take a little bit more maybe, and then do a fade out. That's good, that's good. Alright. Oh yeah, I have the low end soloed. Maybe it was a bit much. Try messing with this. No, it should be fine. I just gotta work on the compression. I did a video on this before. I do this for all of my kicks and things to make them really tight and punchy. The midsection, raise that up a bit, but then lower it down with this. Maximus needs to be bigger. I love how ImageLine made these plugins so you can zoom in like really big now, because it's really helpful when you're doing stuff like this. That's really nitpicky and tight. Alright, high end. Same basic thing. And then the mid can be lowered. Alright. Alright, that's a nice sounding kit. Let me just do a little bit of EQing afterward. Now, what I've noticed is I like to do a lot of compression on my drums, but if I do too much compression, there gets to be a delay. And the drum, that's just due to all the effects going in it, and the drum will be just slightly offset. When I do it with other synths and stuff, it's not that audible because the synths aren't keeping the rhythm, it's the drums that are. So I don't want to do terribly much compression. I just try to stick to one Maximus if I can. That's an ugly range. That technique is called seek and destroy. You just you just find where the ugly parts are and bring them down. Alright. Snare. Let's take a look at this. Alright, it's very high-endy, if that's a term. It is now, I guess. So let's take this low end. That's fine. Bump that up. Not bad, not bad. So maybe... No, it's fine. Alright, mids. Nothing much to do there. The high end. I want to do one of these, just really subtle curves. So hard to hear, but the big difference is when I do this. Alright, this is not normal because I put the EQ on it, the kick, and the EQ is ducking things down. So one last little Maximus, since there's not much compression going on here. Actually, there's no compression going on here. I'm just going to raise the pre-gain. Then it's not going to add that much delay, so that's not going to be a problem. Alright, it's okay for now, but we're gonna double time it because it's 110. Y'all ever heard the song This Is It by Rogue? It's like, it's an older song, it's not It was like forever ago on the old Monster Cat, but I still really like it. Like, I've been getting into that sort of classic kind of dubstep style. So I want to do something that kind of vibe. I might change it later, but I'm just getting the drums all set up now. I want to do something with that kind of vibe, but change it, like change the sound design and stuff to be more modern, because it was all massive in those days. It was all classic massive sounds, and they weren't that complicated, even though they were kind of cool. It was pretty basic. So alright, let me just get a little bit of hi-hats and rides and stuff. Let me go, who came after has a preset pack. I can dig that, alright. What was this one? Whoa, if I hold it down. Oh, because it's got those loop points. Alright. Make that slightly higher. That'll be a little bit of a lower one. Look at that, that's really weird looking. Alright. I'm just going to do a pattern similar to this. This will probably change later, but... And now I need a long ride. Like a big one. Why aren't you? Okay, there you go. I don't really want to use that one. There's some weird panning going on there. Let me take... I could probably... I don't know. Sound killer, maybe? I have to take a lot of EQing from that. This is a hi-hat? Fine, whatever. Alright, I'll take this and do like a bunch of EQing, because there's too much low end in that in my opinion. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, route this to 4, route this to 5, and route this to 6. Beautiful. Alright. I have a really weird setup here with my keyboard because I don't have a station for it. I didn't want it up front because then like my mic couldn't fit and y'all couldn't hear me. So it's like, I opened one of my dresser drawers and it's like sitting on that and sitting on part of my desk. So it's actually pretty nice. Like, I like where it is, but it looks ridiculous. Oh. Sounds like one of those things from the VR pack. Alright, EQ. Just gonna rename all these. Hat 1 is gonna be hat 2, and this one is just gonna be a ride. Alright. Oh yeah, I gotta fix these because these tend to cut off. No, I want to hold all the way up. Decay down, sustain up, release all the way up. Okay, fine. Alright, now I like to route all of my cymbals and things to one bus. So I'm just going to call these cymbals, whatever, cymbals, I don't know. I don't know how to spell, guys. I always forget how to spell symbols. I always forget if it's with an A or, oh, it is with an A, not an O. I always forget. That's one of those things where no matter how many times I do it, I will never remember how it's done. So hat 1 is not going into there. It's routing into the cymbals track. And so is hat 2 and the ride. I'm gonna get other like crashes and stuff in there. So, but that's for later. Alright, everyone needs a little bit of EQing here. Alright, shape the sound a bit. No. What in the world? Okay, there we go. This first one. I don't mind the low end in there that much, so I'm not going to cut that much of it. It's just going to be a basic kind of cut. Since the other ones have so much high end, this one doesn't need to be so piercing. Yeah, I already EQ'd this. However, it needs to be turned down. Yeah. Eesh. No. Alright, there we go. That thing's so strong. Alright, final EQing. Alright. It's right in this area where sounds, and this isn't just for drums, this is for like all sounds ever. Like in this area it gets really piercing. So if you just bump it down a little bit there, it really cleans it out. Just doing that a little bit, and then a little bit of compression. So we can get a feel for how this works, these are getting routed through the sidechain. Oh, I didn't put it on the snare. What do you guys think? For those there, what do you think? Should I stick with like a 110 style, or do you want me to go to actual like 140 dubstep, or I could do drum step or something? What do y'all think I should do? Alright, so there's basic drums. Got that already. I'm gonna quickly save this right now, because if this crashes, it's gonna be a pain to get back where I had it. Save as. I'm just gonna go this right to the desktop. 140. I'm gonna go dubstep. Let's see. I'm just gonna call this what the 1000 sub stream. Oh my goodness. It's so hard to type in this situation because my keyboard is getting like right where my arms are. Sub stream thing. Let's see. So 140 would still work. It'd still work pretty well. I don't know. I saw on the Facebook, because I had the poll open for, you know, what I should do on the stream, and one person commented that doing the track was basically sound design, so do the track. However, most of my sound design I don't do inside the actual project. Like I have a ton of presets. And I don't really buy preset packs. I get a bunch of free preset packs just to mess around with them. But you can see like Cymatics gives out all these free ones, and I just download it just to see what kind of stuff they have. But I have like a bunch of all these like growly, bassy presets, and you know, these screechy ones. Like, and I just go through those and find one that I like that fits like what kind of stuff that I want, and then I do editing to make it actually sound right and fit with the track. Because just pulling up a preset, it's not gonna work. It's 90% of the time, unless it's the very first sound you open up, 90% of the time it's not gonna work with the track that you have open. The editing has to be done. So I don't always do that much sound design inside my actual projects, which is why projects are so short for me. Like, it doesn't take me, if I really have the inspiration, it doesn't take me terribly long. My track Technologic took me like 24 hours in total, which is extremely short. extremely short for a project of that size. It was a pretty big file, and it didn't take me very long because very little of the sound design was actually done on the track. I just did a bunch of editing to the sounds. But anyway, so 140. Reverb. I completely forgot to put reverb. Okay, that's what it was missing. Let's throw a little bit of that on there. Let me solo these out. Solo, you fool. Okay. Oh yeah, it won't go on because these aren't on. I like to have a lot of high frequency reverb in my cymbals because the reverb is also going through the sidechaining, so it just adds a lot of background noise and it really fills out spaces a lot, like in the track in total. I suppose just putting the hats on the kicks won't do anything because they're getting sidechained, but they'll still like add their reverb because the reverb is coming before the sidechaining. The reverb will still be there, so it won't sound as empty. This ride. There's just something I don't know about this ride. I mean, it sounds nice, but I don't know. That doesn't sound so good. It was just punching out in the mix a little bit much. If I was making like rhythm or something, then yeah, you want the ride to be big. But okay, let's just start arranging stuff because that's the best way to go about making the track first. So we have 8 bars, fill, 8 bars, fill. So it's like. Yeah, okay. And then at the end of this, we're going to have a big fill. And then we're going to do the same thing and then a big fill at the end. Alright, so that's going to be our basic layout. However, I don't normally do my drums like this. I can say that right now. I don't normally do my drums like... What the heck? This. Okay. I'm going to take the kick and the snare out on this one. What? Taking the kick and the snare out on this one, and I'm just going to use these as a hi-hat pattern. So these are going to be the hi-hats. And I'm going to do my kick and my snare on completely separate patterns. So if I go to find a new pattern, I'm going to add my kick along with the trigger, and that's going to go there. And then I'm going to get a new pattern. It'd be easier just to press this plus right here. I don't know why I always go up and do that. It's just a habit. And then I'm going to add the snare right here. So now, as we stay organized, I'm going to rename this as kick, and I'm going to color it red. And now I'm going to rename this as the snare. Snare will be, okay, that's fine. I can leave it like that. I can dig that. And color it blue. And that way we're controlling both where the kicks and the snares are, and the snare will, okay, no, I gotta get rid of that. That's gonna bug me. I thought it would be okay, but no. I am much too OCD for that. Control exactly where the kick and the snare is at all times, and we can make fills without having to make like new patterns and all of that. But for right now, I am just gonna not shift control. I'm just gonna loop all this. and we will change it around later. I'm not speedy at producing. Let me just say that. I was not pressing control. I'm not speedy at producing. I'm not fast at basically anything in life. I'm just everything's slow for me. I'm not a fast worker, so a lot of producers are just zooming through everything and like making things really fast, and I can't do that. Like, I can keep up with it when they're doing it, but I can't work that way. It just doesn't. I just can't work. It's just too fast. I have to take it slower. So let's see. What kind of rhythmic pattern do I want? My favorite dubstep right now, I automatically think Virtual Riot when I just do stuff like that, because he's my favorite artist. Maybe do some kind of a rhythm, or it's all about the dubstep. Really, it's mostly about the sound design. So let me just do a little bit of, let me look through. Oh, I need to create a new channel. Create new group and call this MDE. That stands for main drop elements. That's where I'm gonna have all my chords, basses, all the cool stuff. So I guess let me just scroll through some of my presets, because I had some pretty good ones. There's some of these are terrible, some of these are awesome. It really just depends on what it is. Monstrous, what's that? Oh, this is a mod wheel one. I don't know why I did it with the mod wheel. I never used the mod wheel. I don't know why. I thought it might be cool, but there's something interesting there. Maybe we'll do more complex patterns. Massive. Oh yeah, because I was using massive wavetables for this. I suppose I should start with a basic, like, kind of drop down sound. Like if I get, ooh, I remember this one being very good. Weird thing is, it sounds good in B. I don't want to be in B. I don't want to be in B. I want to be in like F or E or something. That's where the sub bass sounds really good. So Roar, Scary Monsters. Watch Me. A lot of these are also for tutorials and stuff that I've done, but I don't think I'm ever going to use. I just saved it anyway. Oh, this is the Harambe. This is where I imported the pictures of Harambe, like Shane did from RPS. Not fantastic, not fantastic. I want to get just a big something like a fall down, something I can pitch bend a lot. I think I might do. Unless, what was this? Oh yeah, I did one of those. That was one from my preset pack that I just saved as a different name. You know, I started. I'm starting to gather stuff together to create a new pack. I don't know if I'm ever gonna actually make the pack, but has some neat stuff in it. I'm just trying to find something I can use. I need inspiration for something. Inspiration to start a sound. I suppose it'd be easier to start with chords. I'm gonna use massive for my chords, because that is the best. I mean, I still believe serum is better than massive. However, massive is a lot better for these kind of chords because it takes up a crap load less of CPU. So let's just turn these all on, make these saws. I'm gonna pitch this one up just 8 half semitones here, and this one down 8. Alright. Let's go into voicing. Let's add some more. I'm just gonna try 7. Wow, I'm loud. It's so basic right now. And so detuned. Dang. Oh, wow. A little bit of high shelf. Let me lower the low shelf. I'm gonna make this patch really detuned, because how I like to do my chords is I like to have 3 massive patches. I want a very, very detuned saw, a pretty, like a semi-clean saw. Like, I'll just duplicate this. Lower the voices a bit. Like, that's not detuned at all. And then I will have my chord bass. So for this, I'm just gonna do the classic kind of bass. Pitch this down 24, negative 24. There we go. Add a bit of white noise and full tube distortion. You try the different distortions. There's Bronner tube, Telly tube, classic tube. Don't like the classic tube. Normally I like it, but I like the Bronner tube in this situation. I think that's all I'd really. Alright, now let's, okay, put my phone over there, that can wait. Let's make chords. I want to be an F, I like F. Oh, I'm in the snare pattern, dang it. I forgot to make a new pattern. Now I'm in the right pattern. I think what I might do, I want to delay it so I have like a big hit of a bass and something, and then the chords instead of going chords bass, because that's a little too normal. And then maybe Yeah, that's fine. All right, copy that and paste it to here. Maybe I might take it off of the detune one. Yeah, it's fine. And now let's put some bass under it. Oh, I was pressing cut. I want to piano roll. Alright, cool. Let's just route these quickly to the... I'm going to put the chord bass right by the sub. Chord bass, and then detune chords, and then the pure chords. So, chord bass, D chords, and then the pure chords. I don't know why I call it pure chords. I don't know, it just sounds, it's less messy. Alright, and I'm just gonna route both of these to chords, period. Because it's easier to deal with them both when they both need things like EQing, and they're all going to the sidechain. Let's route them all in. Okay, good. So let's mute the chord bass real quick and just do EQing on these chords. Whew. I did something wrong. Oh yeah. You can't have them both routing to the master, otherwise there will be like a little bit of delay. You'll get a bunch of phase cancellation. It sounds it's really weird. You have to make sure that if you're routing it to a track here or like anywhere else, it can't be routed through the master as well. Otherwise that will happen. I want it to be a little bit deeper as well. Sounds nice. Yeah. I have to wear big headphones because I have these headphones, my Beats headphones right here, that I use for videos because they don't look ridiculous. However, I'm not making tracks on Beats headphones anymore. I got these for a reason. They're pretty good. I like these headphones. I don't think I'm actually going to do it in 140. I think I'm going to just raise it up to a little bit, like maybe 150. Just a little bit faster. So if I do that, I also like to do my basses in one pattern. Like I'll have all my basses and like chords and stuff into one pattern, so it's all the main drop elements that I can edit in at once. Could take that one I liked. I like that, but they're all connected to the mod wheel. I don't want them all connected to the mod wheel. I want them to go to LFO1. So the easy way to do this is just to go into here and change it all to LFO1. This might take a little bit, but I like the sound and I want to use it this way, and I'm too lazy to actually modulate the mod wheel because I used to modulate everything in the patch, like not in the patch, in the track playlist before like Serum came out when I was using Massive, because the modulations in Massive I really didn't like them. Like they were fine, like the performer was kind of cool. I like barely ever used the stepper LFO was fine, but you couldn't do any specific stuff. And now how much you can do here has replaced that, all of this modulation for that. Kind of quoting VR there, but it's true. So now let's change it to half. Oh no, we're only going in for a quarter, aren't we? What in the world? That should come up front. All right. Nope, changed my mind. I want to be an E. Because that's right now what my brain is routed to, and I don't want to reroute it to F, if you know what I mean. Here. That sounds stupid, so let's change it. I want to edit some stuff. I want to do some pitch modulation as well, because that's always fun. I think I want to do something like this. So LFO2 is going to go to the master tune. Oh, it needs to be on trigger mode too. I think I want it to be sliding down for most of the way. At the very end, it's gonna stay. Now we can edit it to make it a little more growly. I think I want to do that old trick where you add a bunch of voices. We just had like 8 voices. And then you can control it with the blend. The good old Piezo bass. You know what I want to do? I kind of want to automate this as well. Like the detune there. Alright, this is also way too quiet. I could do something like Datsik where it's in like third rhythm, like instead of going instead of going like it's like where it's like 6 where there isn't like a I don't know what I'm trying to explain. Instead of going new pattern. Instead of going you could go into like a 6-beat here. Was that too fast? Yeah, no. Like, how would it be though? Because I know I'd have it on there. Yeah, it'd be like this. Instead of doing the whole 1, 2, 3, 4 thing, it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Haven't done too much of that. So like, versus the, I don't know, that could be pretty cool. I mean, and I can still change that. Like, I haven't done anything to, except the hi-hats, of course, that are going. I could. Man, I don't know. Yeah, I want to change to the 1, 2, 3. I'm feeling that a lot more. So the ride stays the same. I'm just gonna go in and do these hats. So change it back. I am in sticks. No, I'm not here. So go like this, and that, and this, and that, and then we go to the other channel and do one of those. I'm feeling that. What do y'all think? I got some better ideas for that kind of thing. Let's say more reverb. And let's find that old, what was the pattern we were working on? Then if we're doing that, then I think I am gonna want the chords to be mixed up. I'm so indecisive about what I want to do. This is me producing so much because I have like ideas, but I don't know where to go with them. Or this could be like a, if we were doing like a rhythm like just get a main kind of bass there. I don't want to go toward Nasty by Datsik and Virtual Riot because that's what I'm thinking of in my head the entire time. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like I'm just gonna leave that there. So it's like I'm just playing around with like ideas in my head of how I want the bass progression to go. Alright, yeah. I feel like that's from something though. I don't know what it's from. I don't know. Whatever. Until I figure it out, I'm just gonna go with it, cause it's calling to me. Then I want like a synth, a weird synth there, like I don't know. I'll probably get to that later. I just wanna get into something cool. I could do something with a comb filter. That could be fun. Oh, I have that nasty one. That kind of sounds cool. I might use that. I'm just gonna lay that down for right now. Everything's gonna be terribly mixed and it's not gonna sound right, but I'll do my editing later. No. I got a wireless mouse and it's glitching out on me. And let's lower you down an octave. That kind of sounds dope. I like that. All right. However, I do wanna edit some things a bit. Like it goes, but I want one to go like. Like I want to edit this modulation here. Maybe it would have been better to do that with the mod wheel. Just thinking about it now. Let's see. Make sure everything's going smoothly. Yeah. Alright, cool. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna create a unique one. I'm gonna just clone this, and then on this clone one, I'm gonna just change it a bit. So almost. There we go. Just a little bit different. So that's gonna happen there. So let's go. Needs a. Alright, I'm okay with that. However, do you want it to be a little less of a tag? And I don't want it to be static up the top. That's what I want to change. Because I don't want it to just go up and hold. I might want it to fall down a little bit. So we'll edit it a little bit. the same kind of thing here, except a bit different. Alright, we're on to something cool. Still needs a lot of editing, but that will come later. Alright, none of these are routed to tracks yet. I'm still... Let me turn the... It's very wide. It needs... We need to mix a little bit here. So this is going into 35. This will go into 36. And this will go into 37. Alright, so this is the... Actually, no, these are the same basic things, so we want them both to go into 36. So we'll just call this, like, FISO for right now, because that's what it sounds like. And then call this one main drop. Fine. And these are going to be routed into the basses. The main thing going on in the basses patch is that they're getting the sub is getting cut off, obviously, because we're going to replace it with our own sub bass. Chords, FISO is... Where's that routed? Did I just route that into the basses? No, I didn't. That wasn't going anywhere. Alright, for the main drop, going to do the same thing. It sounds so much less awesome without the sub bass, but now we can mix properly. Oh yeah, the chord bass is off, which means this needs to be one. Let me do that. This can be closed in a little bit. What these things right here do is they do affect the stereo field, however it's different. It's acting like, because there's 3 signals they're getting here. One is the completely mono signal, and then there's a stereo signal for the left and right. So what these knobs do, when you turn, let's just say there was something routed in this channel, and I wanted it to be completely mono, I'd go like this. And what this does, it doesn't make all the signal mono like that, it just turns down all the stereo signal. So if you have something in this stereo field only, and it's not in, there's nothing mono about it, it's completely in the stereo field, if you turn this all the way up, then you're going to completely lose it. It's just going to have the mono frequencies. And when you turn it like this, all it's doing, it's not making it wider, it's raising up the stereo frequencies. So everything that's in the stereo field is getting made louder. So you're not actually shaping the stereo field there. You're not making things wider or smaller. It's just affecting the levels of them. So for the FISO, not that here. No. It's just a little too wide for me, so I just put that right there. And the main drop right here wasn't wide enough. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw on some... I do have a dimension expander on here, right? Yeah, I'm doing some weird modulation. On the basses, I'm just going to throw a little dimension expander, because the dimension expander is a plugin. Here we go. This is a free plugin from Xfer. Oh, please, I forgot to save. Every time it does this, like starts loading a lot or something like this happens, I always get so nervous. I'm like, no, please don't crash. That's always what happens. However, it's even more likely to crash right now because I'm both streaming and recording. Ah, here it is. It's this tiny little plugin, However, it makes things wide. Turn the size down. just makes everything better. Do I have any sub playing like in any of these patches? I think that's adding a bit to the distortion. That can be turned off. Alright, that's fine. You sure? Okay, there we go. So let's put this over our drums. This is probably not gonna work that well. Ah, yes. Having some trouble. Is it the... what is it here? It's doing that. Ah, the chord bass is not getting sidechain. That's why. That is why. The chord bass is going to get its separate sidechain as well as the sub. Well, I don't want to route the sub to sidechain. Chord bass and sub are going to get their separate ones because they are bass and they need to be sidechained a little bit harder than the other ones so as not to mess around with the kick. Sidechain to this track. See, that works fine. We just need to work with this bass here. Limiter, throw on a compressor, trigger. All right. And I mess with knee ratio. Just gonna solo this and that and the kick. Trying to get this right is difficult. Alright, let me see how that sounds. Yeah, that sounds pretty good actually. So I'm just gonna save this preset real quick so I can apply the exact same thing to the sub. Chord. I'm just gonna save it as delete because I'm not gonna use this in any other patch. All I want to do is just open the exact same thing for the sub. So limiter, delete. There we are. Alright, there is nothing playing right now, so you wouldn't hear that. And these basses are delayed weird. Like that one's fine. It's these right here. And that's just because they have a raw kind of attack and it doesn't reach the top until the end. So all we have to do for that is flip on, just move it a little bit. So we got, dang it. And do the exact same thing for this. To make it easier, I'm just going, what on earth? Oh no, this is from a different thing. Delete that, delete that. Nope, nope, nope. Alright. Let's see if that matches up. a little too much. I just don't want it to be that early. So let's just put these back where they were and go on fourth instead of third this time. Fourth step usually works pretty good. Ah, there we go. I'm digging that. I'm digging that. So right now, let me just add in some stuff that I want to add in, such as effects and things. My favorite down effect. And then, let's see. What I'm going to do here is this thing is really great for filling out space. I believe this is an F, if I'm not mistaken. That sounds really weird. Alright. So. It's in G, actually. Let's just bump it down 3. Set this on stretch. And I know it sounds terrible right now, but we're gonna fix it up. So all I want is a little bit right here. And dadgummit. And delete that. And this is all it's gonna be. It's just gonna be that, and it's gonna repeat. I'm gonna cut all the bass from it, so because there is a little bit of bass. But all this is right here is this is just things to fill out space. This is gonna be filling out a lot of space. And so this will go there. And this is gonna be the small one. I'm gonna add a bigger like crash thing, so it'll happen every 8 bars. I'm just gonna every now and then go and check just to make sure everything's going well. Alright. And now let me just get everything ready. I like to do that. I like to just get stuff on there and then be able to work with it from there. So I need a little riser. Let me go back into these effects. What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to just reverse it. And then I'm going to chop the end off right here. Or at least maybe that would be too much. Let me see if I chopped off too much there. Nah, that's fine. That's fine. And that's gonna be like right there for each of them. Or well, maybe I just do it like that. That's like. Maybe I won't make it such a long one. I might just do short ones. So we got like yeah, that'll probably be fine. Like everything here so far is subject to change. Alright, and then a little fill. Yeah. Alright. And now I want to get a crowd cheering. Stadium crowd. I always use stadium crowd. It's so good because it's got a lot of mid-range sounds, and you could also make it have high-end. Usually get that one from here. Where is it? Cymatics had a really nice crowd sample. I forget where it was though. I don't think it was. You know, I didn't think it was that one. It might be that one. But I don't think it's in here. Boy, I don't remember. I guess it was that one. Because it was definitely in a Dubstep project file. Ah. That was the one I didn't like. Yes, this one right here is the one. In 200s. There we go. Alright, so let's cut it. I like to make it not even. You see, I just do it like 3 bars right here, and then once it's 3 bars, I can repeat it. So I'm doing the same thing as I did for the other one. And then on these fills, I will cut right here and right here. I get really into like how to lay out a drop, because that's what a lot of producers don't know exactly about the theory and whether their sounds are good and stuff like that. If it's not laid out correctly, then that's kind of the essence of a track at that point. So that's way too loud, way too loud. Okay. And one last no, I don't want that. One last sound I want is one of mine. Where is it? That's not in Gems. Spectral sound. No, not in there. What am I looking for? Sample packs. Okay, there we go. Open up my random crap folder where all the best stuff is. It's called a Cool Crash. It's cool with a K though. Beautiful. This is like, this just adds so much more like hit. You like once it's mixed, of course. All right, so let's put this in here. We have reverse. I don't want this to be there. Control Shift. All right, there we go. These are basically the same kind of thing. It's just hit reverse. So that's what's gonna happen. There you go. Now let's start routing things. Go into my audio. Why is the sub under audio? It should not be under audio. The sub is under audio. Dadgummit. Alright, whatever. You know what? I'll just deal with that. I will just deal with it. Yeah, that's really strange. Okay. The crowd is going to go into, where do I want all these? Start at 15. So crowd is 15. It's down is 16. And this is initiate. Alright. It's 17. And this is the up, I believe, yeah. This is also gonna go into 16. And the crash is going into 18. Alright, so let's label these. so I'm just gonna go down, up. Alright. 17. Forget what I put in. 17. Initiate, yeah. Alright, so drone. That's what that's gonna be. And for 18 is gonna be the cool crash. So that's the crash. Awesome. Alright. Fix these up. Basically the only one that's alright, let's just take these step by step. First off is the crowd. Let's make it nice and wide. And add some EQing, because we need to fix this up. That just evens out the spectrum a lot right there. All right. Up, down. If we keep going. All right. And the drone. Cut all that sub. Even though it's so hard to hear, that's going to add a lot of space. So now onto this crash. Hello? There we go. For Maximus, we do not want such a big crash at the beginning. Wow. Yes, we do not want nearly as much of a big crash at the beginning. So do something like this. Alright, widen it out a bit. Bit EQing. Nah, let's just take out a little bit of that. First of all, we're gonna add an ARP in a sec because that's gonna really fill out space. But first of all, this is FISO. Oh no. I pressed a couple notes on the keyboard and it turns out that I was on one of the effects. I'll turn this on. I think I might put this on envelope mode. Oh yeah, that'll happen. Alright. Well, fix it up then. Back to the middle. Alright, this drone is too loud. Alright, time for an ARP. Let's throw this in here. Not in drums, instruments. What should I do though? I don't know if I wanna do just a basic basic like saw, pluck, arp with massive. I want to do something a little more, little different. Let's take like an interesting wavetable. I'm probably not going to use this. I just want to make it pluck real quick. Like, that's what I was talking about. If I take something like this, and then I'll use something a little more normal. Just add a little more of an organic touch to it. Real quick before I do anything else, let me go into here and make it an ARP. However, there is a problem. I'm just gonna set it to like 1/4 for right now, and then I'll set the time manually to, oh no, that's too fast. Then I'll set the time manually to match the rhythm, because this is in like 3rd step beat right now, but the ARP is not. There is no preset to go in like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. It's all 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Like, that's how it works. So I'd have to manually adjust this time versus selecting one of these presets here. So just it's always normalized, right? Let me see. Normalize. Sounds like a bird. Is that the Egyptian, like, scale or something? That'd be cool. I've been thinking of doing like an Arabian kind of scale for making trap or something like that. Why am I turning on this up? That makes no sense. Alright. Maybe if I turn on a little bit of soft clip it. A little bit of soft clipping and a high pass filter. Turn the Q factor up. Yeah. Multi-band compression, of course. Alright. Could we do something interesting with the phaser here? Let me turn up the depth this time. If I take the note and then maybe I'll just stick with the classic. If I turn all the way up. Well, that's fun. I used that in like basses before. It's kind of neat. And just mix it in. Alright, this is becoming something kind of cool. Yeah, alright. A little bit of chorus, perhaps. That'd be fine. Alright. Tad bit of delay. I like to set this to 1/8 and then 1/16. And on ping pong. Maybe 20. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, reverb time. And a bit of EQing. In that region. And there's a little bit of harshness right there. Alright, let me put the EQ before the That's fine. Alright. So. Oh no, I was playing it in F the whole time. Now I'm rigged to F. Awesome. So now let's just throw down a basic chord. Oh, I'm in the what pattern am I in? Oh shoot, there we go. What pattern am I in? I'm in a weird one. Let me go into there. Perfect. See. So the hard thing that I was saying is it's not going to the 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 tempo. That's the hard part because I have to do it manually. I've done it manually before, but it's annoying. So to make it easier, I'm just gonna take a random sample of anything. Let me just get, or not of anything, let me just get like a hi-hat or something like that. They even have hi-hats in here. I don't know. Hi-hats. Oh, there aren't any, oh yeah. And on here, I'm just gonna go one, two. I'm on fourth step, aren't I? No, I'm not. I'm right. 1, 2. No, it's not right. I'm on fourth step. Hang on. Snap. Yeah, I'm on fourth. I definitely gotta be on third step. Alright. And we shall just delete all of this after we're finished. Shift. Alright, so this mine's a bit fast. Ah, got it. Beautiful. Got it. So now this won't fit very nicely under this because we haven't done anything to mix it in yet. However, it will fit nicely once we are finished. So this is just gonna go, no. I'm so used to using Pro Tools shortcuts because at the studio that I take classes at, they use Pro Tools. And yeah, I'm trying to make dubstep in Pro Tools. It's awful. But I get so used to the Pro Tools shortcuts. Like to duplicate in Pro Tools, it's simple. Control D. That's Control Duplicate. It's easy. For some reason on FL Studio, it's Control B. I don't know why. Control D doesn't do anything else as far as I know. At least it might. I just never used it. I don't know. It's so confusing. So I get so mixed up because I'm trying to use Pro Tools shortcuts on FL, and I do the same with Ableton because one of the computers there, just one of the computers, has a cracked version of Ableton that I've been working on. I just found out about it. Never even knew it was there. And I've been working on that. But every DAW has its different shortcuts. Alright, much too loud and needs to be mixed. Let's add this in as an R19. Nah. So many people scorn on the use of Sound Goodizer, like it's the OTT of FL Studio. Like you throw it on there, it sounds good. It's the same thing. Like it's a multi-band compressor. It's doing basically the same thing. Like what? I don't know. People are like, oh, I use Sound Goodizer. Freaking, I don't know. Oh, I forgot to do the old panning trick I like to do with these. Oh, I suppose it won't work as well. Oh no, it would probably work. Nah, it wouldn't. Unless I use the chaos knob, but that wouldn't work very well. Well, what I like to do sometimes, especially when I'm making ARPs in like Serum or whatever, is take one of the LFOs here and just do like, you know, one of these and then assign it to the pan so it's going like dum 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 like side to side like that. But unfortunately I don't think it'll work on this patch because I'm using this ARP and it automatically re-triggers the note, so it'll just go on the same Unless I put it on off, that'd probably work. So let me turn this on 8th and on the pan here, the pan there. Oh wait, I have to go to change it to 6 then for it to work. You know what? That works. That works. But I'm not gonna stop there. What I want to do now is I want to remove this from this one, go into here, which I just duplicated it, and change it and flip it around basically. And now put it on this one. Now that's fun, I like that. Oh yeah, my computer's starting to glitch out because A, of all the voices, even though it isn't that much voices, B, because I'm streaming, and also because I'm recording. Yeah, I'm recording. Also because I'm recording, that messes things up a good bit. Even though I have my, oh no. Is this not supposed to be that way? Pause, play. It's playing an advertisement. I'm not looking at the Twitch and suddenly I come, it's got this big loading screen. What, it will only do it when I'm there? Okay. Fine, you know what? That's gonna happen. I can't like exit off the screen and let it play. Alright. Yeah, okay, it's going fine now. Alright. Honestly, I don't know. I've never streamed before. So I don't know if y'all saw that. Oh no. Okay, never mind. It's just me. It's just me. Sorry about that. Alright. This snare needs a longer tail. That's what it needs. Snare. What the? Alright. Alright. That didn't help that much, but whatever. It will just add ambiance. Add this. Oh yeah, I did a bunch of stretching, didn't I? I need to turn this on resample. Yeah, I did too much compression to this crash. Let's see. What in the name of... That was... Oh, I put it on... Yeah, no, I gotta put it on stretch or something. No, wait. The time. Oh, that was the problem. Alright, yeah, that's better. I did a little too much on this. Alright. Let's get back to the dubstep. I want the pitch bend to go on that one. Have the wrong one selected. Alright, yeah, I like that. Pitch bend. Just like that. And create automation clip. Dem automations. No. Copy that value. And paste the value. Alright, that wasn't exactly what happened before. Oh, wait. I just want it going down 2 semitones. So... No. Go up to 2. There we go. Alright, make this a little louder. Am I making it nasty? How did nasty go? It's like okay, yeah, I'm good. Yeah. These chords, I want to do something interesting. Oh yeah, my things. I want to do a little bit of pitch bend with these, except inside massive. I want these to go down 1 octave, all of them. Why aren't they? Okay, fine. 12 and dang it. Back up to normal 12. Oh wait, no. It was going 12 plus 8. Forgot about that. I'm at 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Alright. Now we're going to slide it up with envelope 3. That did not work. Up 12. Then up 12. Then up 12. Oh, you also have to turn the release like all the way up. And that's just there we go. We're making trap music, people. And we're gonna do the exact same thing for these. Oh, we need to save. My goodness, I hadn't saved at all. If that had crashed, I would have been so mad. Alright. For 3, here we are. Exact same thing. Release all the way up. On these it'll be easy because there isn't that much like detune and stuff. 12. 1, 2. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. Down. -8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're alright. And now slide up 12 semitones. And that just makes it a little more interesting, adds a little more attack to the chord. Trust me, my computer can handle more than this. It's just because I'm streaming and recording. Maybe purge any unused audio clips. That probably was already done. Switch smart disable. Alright. Yeah, it's Serum takes up so much. Oh man, we forgot to route all these through the sidechain. That's important. Sidechain. This goes through the sidechain. This goes through sidechain. This goes, yeah, it's going to sidechain. Oh no, yeah, no, this goes through sidechain, and that goes through sidechain. Alright, sidechain. And maybe I actually don't want the crash to go through the sidechain. I'll just go out. And I also changed my mind about the down up. I think the only things that I was talking about here were the crowd and the ARP and the drone. All those need to go through the sidechain. Alright. Oh, I forgot to add that reverse. Where's that reverse? There's that one reverse by VR. FX hits backwards. Love it. So I'm going to normalize this, and since I'm at 150, it's a little long because it's supposed to be at 140, which is actually fine because I can trim it up a bit. Let me zoom way in here so I can get a good view of how far I'm trimming. There we go. All right, let's cut. Wasn't there a way I could? I forget. There's some way where if you can cut it and the small part gets deleted. I don't know how exactly that works, but isn't needed too much. Also way too loud, so it needs to be mixed. Also needs to be put in its own little area here, because this is where the basses go. No, I can put it right there and it won't affect anything. Alright, let's throw this in a new channel. This is going to be reverse 20. Awesome. Now just keep it normal. Alright. EQ. I can cut sub. Because this was made from like this weird percussive hit. And you can tell when I reverse it. Oh well, that's probably not the best way to do it because I'm editing it, but it's like, and so when you just reverse it, yeah, that is nice. I think I actually might want to extend it just a little bit into the drop to blend with the kick a little better. Just a bit. So we go like that. Yeah, it's nice. I kind of prefer that. So all you gotta do is just extend it. Oh, I had them all selected. Beautiful. Worked out quite nicely. Let's see, make sure everything's going. Everything is going. 4 people. Alright, I'm liking the way it's turning out. Just so I can hear it, how it's going to sound. Let's add some sub bass. It's so annoying that the sub is on the sub shouldn't be on the audio. I'm gonna change that. Save. I'm just gonna use this as sounds, synths, and then sub. Oh. Yes, I'd like to replace that. Alright, because this is a better sub. It's going into 30. Let's just go into main drop elements, and I actually want it to be at the top. I like it when it's at the top. So let's just go like this. Replace with massive. And use the sub preset we just made. Which is basically a couple sine waves. One's an octave higher and a little lower. Just thickens out the sub bass a lot. So that'll go there. What? Okay. Oh no, I'm not on the right one. So let's go. I'm in 3rd, yeah. Not gonna line it up perfectly with these because these are not perfectly lined up. Simple as that. If you add just a little space between each sub hit, it just adds just that little bit more attack for the sound. Join. So that's too low. We'll put it up here. We also need the sub to drop. That's annoying. I didn't think about that. Let's go into here, down 2. Okay, that's fine. So, we can't adjust the pitch bend though. Even though there is. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to do it here. So, if I just go. Let's throw it on 2. And I'm going to link this. Link to controller. Link it to Serum 2 pitch bend. Well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Let's try this one more time because it should have worked. Yeah, that's not working the way I wanted it to at all. Let me put this on 2 maybe? Perhaps? Did that even work? It sounds like it worked. Let me solo the sub real quick. Yeah, that worked fine. Alright, what did we say this was going in? 30? Yeah, 30 is a sub. So into 30. And that made it really quiet. Maximus. Why did it do this? Oh, I forgot to set the sidechain to here. So now I'm... Alright then. The sub needs to get sidechained. Sidechained to this track. Alright. Because it was sidechaining to itself because there was no track selected. So the higher it went, the more it sidechained. So it was so quiet. Is that too low? Dang. No, that's fine. Jeez. What do I have soloed? Alright, there we go. And then it disappears. What's that? It's gone after that. Did I mess it up again? It disappears. It's gone. Oh, does that... I didn't delete that. I never deleted... When did I delete that? I didn't mean to. Alright. Let's continue working. Let's see. Probably my face cam is... I just lean over. I move around too much. Alright. You're pretty quiet on the chat so far. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, or you're just having trouble typing because one person was. They weren't able to talk in the chat. I don't know if that was something with the chat. I mean, someone wrote here. I don't know what that's about. Maybe you gotta have a Twitch account to do that. I don't know. Anyway, sub bass, man. Now I want to make something. I want to make something cool. So, just want a normal kind of bassy hit to happen. Just something, you know, let's make something. Let's make something cool. it's just gonna go right on the hit, right on the front hit there. Ah, okay, people can talk. That's cool. What's up, man? So it goes like so I just wanted to hit right there. I'm feeling, let me see what the to create an account to chat. Oh, okay, cool. I was just wondering, I'm like, I didn't know, because I'd never been on Twitch until I created an account. So I didn't know that. I mean, I know you didn't need an account to actually talk, actually go on to a stream, but I didn't know if you required an account. I'm clicking weird things. I didn't know if you required an account to go in the chat, so that's all good. Yeah, I'm wanting to go that way, so. Let's do a little bit of, oh no. I'd have to take off the bend minus for that. Just wanted a really simple sound for this one. It isn't nearly done yet, but I didn't want anything complicated. Let's pick something cool. Scout? What is that? I remember that being weird. Yeah, Scout is weird. Let's not use that. If we get like one of the Reese Mess wavetables in here, those are kind of good. Where are they? Reese Mess. Heck yeah. Be very good with a little bend plus or minus. Let's just do a little bit of that. Yeah, I wanted to go down, so, but only a little bit. I just want a slight bit of modulation there. So we'll put this in the middle. Yeah, it's got a nice overtone. I can use that without distortion with it. We try throwing on Seinfeld. So LFO2 master tune. Let's pick something nice, a nice filter that I could do. The notch. It's actually pretty fresh right here. Maybe a little chorus and phaser, or simple is also good. Chorus is a good idea. I might do. I was thinking about doing a phaser, but I was thinking about doing it in the actual filter, or maybe controlling the frequency there. Definitely, there is a bit of chorus going on there, but it's a bit harsh. I don't know. Let's just reset all these. Yeah. Definitely needs the high pass there. If you just click this little thing, it goes from a low pass filter to a high pass filter. I always wanted it to be that way, but I never knew it was that way until I saw a video where someone accidentally clicked it. He's like, oh, I never even knew you could do that. Go to global and serum and turn it down to ×2 to save the CPU. What is that? It's on ×2. The oscillator setting is on ×2. Always had it that way. I never really messed around with these quality settings that much, or that much in the global. I've just kind of looked around and done a little bit with the width and stuff. But yeah, I might mess around if it becomes a big problem. Like right now, I can just kind of solo the sounds. But alright. Let's create new modulation for the cutoff. What? Yeah. That's all. Okay. Yeah, wait, you and Dad are going somewhere?
Yeah, that's Mary's room.
Oh, okay, cool.
See?
Okay, see you. Just do a little. I actually don't like that as much as I thought I would. It sounds really good when I'm going like this. What about band reject? Although with that filter is sounding lit. Band reject is... It gets a pretty harsh vowel sound. Like it does have some... I'd really have to control the peaks. I'm probably going to do something along those lines in the EQ. Like this bass, I just want it to be kind of like a... I don't want it to be too modulated, even though I love how this sounds. I don't want it to be modulating too much. I just want a little bit of like brr kind of sound. So just a little bit of movement. Add a little bit of EQing because it needs brightening up. And then I do want to take away some frequencies. kind of like that. It's a lot of modulation going into this. That's kind of cool. I just want this to be kind of a wonky, kind of strange bass. Sounds kind of trashy almost. I don't know why. I tried Isotope's products. I've tried Ozone. They have Isotope Ozone at the studio that I take classes at, and I've tried mastering on that. It is really powerful. It's got some really nice stuff. However, I do still prefer just Maximus for mastering. Like, personally, I prefer it. A lot of producers will say that it's better to use Ozone, and Ozone is very, very good. I still just personally prefer Maximus. Do you use the effects after compressor? It really just depends on the sound. Like, if I do a lot of harsh stuff with the compressor, I never do anything like with the reverb and delay and like choruses and dimension and stuff, because it'll compress those as well. Sometimes it's a cool effect, like I sometimes put the reverb and delay before it when I'm doing trap music or something. But I can put distortion and EQing and stuff before the compressor. And then let me actually try the EQ. Oh no, I like that one after the compressor. But it really just depends. The compressor is pretty harsh in this patch, so if I do put something like the hyperdimension before the compressor, it just really makes that dimension a lot louder, and that can be fine in certain situations. I just don't really like it that much here. Alright, so let's just hear what we got first. There's a little too much pitch bend. I'm thinking about that right now. Just at the very end. Alright, so yeah, I go to it's an audio technology class. It's not really a school for music. I mean, it is a school for music. There's like it's an art school basically, and the audio tech program there is what I'm taking, and it's really nice for what I'm doing, because I get to work with all the tech that they have there, and I can make music while you're doing it. Like, the projects are making songs and stuff like that, because most of the people there play instruments and things, so they can do that. I mean, I'm basically the only one there that makes dubstep and stuff, so I'm on the computers there most of the time, while other people are on their guitars or singing or doing whatever. But yeah, it's pretty nice. This is my second year doing it. Or maybe I could have it go like, I could have it changing, like if I have a flanger on it or something. It's kind of cool, like it's different every time. Even just putting the flanger on it and not doing anything with it, that can be a cool effect. Definitely needs sub. not the best bass I've ever made. I admit it takes me a while to make good sounds, but maybe I could turn the mix down on the flanger a bit. It's a little much. Compress the low end. And it's going into the basses. See, this is just gonna be, this is a strange preset. That is strange. 37. Awesome. So what's it missing? Yeah, right in there. It needs a nice plucking kind of metallic sound, which I made one for my it's like need something screechy. For this other project I was doing, I made one and it was really good. Cause I don't think I'm ever gonna like release this, like unless it turns out to be something really good. I just want to like go through making a track and see what I can throw together. Nah. That's interesting. But I want it to be like the song Carrier by Virtual Riot. He's got that kind of rhythm going on. And I'm really into that. I don't know what kind of stuff I have here. Oh yeah, this was the Spectral Sound logo that I did a little bit of editing on. It's a nifty FM bass. Be cool to team up with other producer classes, also produce dubstep. Use some fast rate sounds in between. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to go like and then do something cool at the end. Just to kind of use that space a little better. I do have I don't have like a lot of dubstep producing friends. I've tried to get my friends into it. I do have my friend Eski, who he lives like 45 minutes away or something like that. He's the one who I collaborated with to make Precipice, and we work on stuff every now and then. We talk about things. What am I looking for? Looking for something. I really want to just go back to that project and get the bass, because I really think with some editing it would work out pretty well. I really think it would. Must I? Wow. What is this? I don't even remember this. Oh, it was one of those old cymatics presets. Alright. Let me yeah, I really wanna go to that project. Shows the preset. Let me save this. Save, and let me open my rhythm project that I had going. This is a big project, so it will not play without dying. It's gonna die. It's gonna die, but I really want to get the metallic sound that I made in it. Let's see. This is probably going to be really loud, but... Yep, very loud. Ah, it glitches so much. But I want that one screech right here. Let me pull that up. I don't even think I saved the preset. Or was it? Yeah, it sounds like a... Yeah, I used comb filters in that one. Oh wow, I just used the analog sign. Comb fall. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, I was playing it too high. Well, dang it. I had the right patch after all. Let me see. Nah. Check to make sure everything's going well. Cool. Alright. So let's go back into here and pull up that preset. Excision or Datsik, yeah. Let me see. Wasn't Grouse's Screechy. Comb fall. Alright. I just edited it. Yeah, that's why. Wrong note. Definitely needs work. Ugh. Kind of messed it up. 16 triplet. Used to be sharper and quicker. What even is this? What is this routed to? Oh. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. This reverb though. Alright, we will work with it. It doesn't fit right now, but we will try to make it fit. One, two, three, four, yeah. Like that. Yeah, definitely needs work. That's not that good. Like, it's fine, but it needs to be layered with something. Probably also needs to down pitch or something. Sounds so bland, like I just don't know if this is the preset for it. If I used sync on oscillator B, maybe, but that would make it higher. Like I'm looking for something a little deeper. Sync, let me just try out different. Even though that is a cool effect, like I'm looking for something deeper. That's what I was thinking. Layer it with something a little more growly, because there's all these growly stuff at the beginning. Like I can go with that pattern, but it just needs to be more powerful. See, if I lower the octave of B, then it would still work, but it still sounds bland. Like I think the best way to do it would be to layer it with another thing, which is what I'm gonna do right now. Because I'm definitely down for it. I like the screechy quality. It's just not, you know, like thick enough. So let's copy this over to here. Why aren't you working, mouse? Okay, paste. Yeah, wireless mouse freaking out. So what do we have? The portamento. It's very important that we have the same portamento monolegato. It's on 1.24. Monolegato 1.24. There, it'll slide exactly the same as the original patch. So I have something. I just need growly, because I have this preset that I made that it's really, it's like this pluck growl. Yeah, it's actually my remake of Follow You, the one sound from Virtual Riot's remix of Follow You. I don't know if you've heard that, but that sounds a lot like a sound from it, and it's using the same like wavetable and techniques as the other one, so it actually will fit in. Let me see. You turn on triplet. Oh, this needs to turn on 16 triplet as well. But it'll still have the screechy quality. It won't be exactly the same. Eesh. Oh no. CPU's having trouble. Is it more yeah, I love that sound when he used it. I'm like, oh, that's so good. Does it take more CPU when I put it on 1 times or 4 times? Which one is it? I don't know, because I'll probably put it down if it needs to be down just for the sake of the stream. Because my computer can handle songs fine enough. I think the draft is the... Same thing, maybe? Uses more CPU if the number is higher. Okay. Don't like that. Thought we could make it sound like the original one. Yeah, I mean, the 4x and 2x don't make that much of a difference, but when I turn it on ×1, I can definitely hear one. And it still glitches, so I'm just gonna see what I can do. Let me turn on go into here, my audio settings, and let me flip this on a bit. Or if you render one of the sounds, yeah, I might render some stuff. Let me see how this works though. Alright, a little better. Have it up, it's a lot of underruns. Yeah. No. No. Let me try just turn some stuff off. Okay, well that works fine when I turn the ARP off, so that's okay. Hi-hats. I think, well, I had it was glitching anyways before, so. Like, I'm okay with how that sounds, I'm not okay with the glitching. Why on earth is that there? Okay. It's that, so either I can not use Serum, but I like the way that it mixes in. Should I try making something similar and massive? Could be done. What's really annoying is that I did make a sound similar to this in massive like a couple days ago, because they only have Serum on one computer at the studio I work with. On a smaller computer, the smaller computers, they have Complete 10. So I was messing around with sound design in massive, and I made one that sounded really similar to this. I just using the comb filter and stuff. I could try to remake it. How long have I been streaming? I don't even know. Does it tell me? I don't think it does tell me. I started at 4:30. Stream for 2.5 hours. Probably wrap it up around 5 and maybe continue a stream later. I'll just see. I mean, I like doing the stream, but I don't know if making tracks is the best choice for the stream. Turn on the mastering chain. I don't think I have a mastering chain yet because, yeah, it's just Maximus. Maximus doesn't do anything. Yeah, I usually get the master chain once I get the basic, like, 4-bar progression of stuff down. Because that sounds fine, except for the glitching. Like, everything's sounding okay. That's the only problem with the streaming. I have all that off. I've done about everything I think I can do. So I guess it's just work with what I got and maybe try out massive a bit. Little sound design in massive, that's what's happening. If I remember correctly what I did, I think I took, was it Frozen? And then had this up a crap ton. Phase modulation. Because this phase modulation here is basically sine wave FM. We'll just do it like that. And then on the performer, let's go into 12. Let's see about this. Alright, let's grab a comb filter. What's really cool is this actually has some really awesome overtones. I think maybe I was just putting a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know what I'm doing differently than I did last time. Maybe a little bit of sine shaping. Just throw a little bit of dimension expander on there. And maybe, oh yeah, a little bit of modulation. Yeah, a little voicing, make it mono. And still not that great. Yeah, I could try. Oh wait, didn't I put, I put like bend minus or something on it. Because that's the thing with massive, you can put, because they have the modulation oscillator here, you can put a like you can bend it with these and still go through like phase modulation and like FM and stuff like that, instead of it replacing this, you know. I think I will try a different wavetable, but that's kind of neat. Because it's got almost a squelchy kind of feel to it. I don't know. Let me just a test. Copy this and paste that there. Versus something like. I actually dig that more. I'm actually not. I'm into the massive patch. There we have it, folks. Let me. It's got a certain. I mean, I'm gonna have to do some more post-processing to it, but. Yeah, that works better. Let me see what kind of post-processing I can do to these sounds. So this is just going to be like a backup pluck, and this is going to be the main pluck. So, deep pluck, and then screech pluck. Screech pluck. Alright. Just go in here, and it's probably going to get annoying pretty fast, but it's a little bit of a tad bit of distortion. A little bit of verb. Is that an octave too low or something? Because I feel like it's supposed to be a little brighter than that. Let me see. No, it's just at an odd octave. I don't know, an odd tone. Oh, it's got a loop. Well, I'll add a little bit of distortion just to enhance those high frequencies. Or just EQ a bit. Alright. Same thing as last time. I love this half sign little algorithm there. It's pretty nice. Some weird stuff going on in the lower frequencies. Obviously it needs a sub. That fits in a little better, okay. Oh, that's not the sub. There. One, doo-doo. So want the sub to pluck along with this original sound. I suppose I should do this even though it's playing right there. That's too low. I should have realized that the first time. Now, here comes the thing. Do I really need to do those pitch downs of the sub bass? Is it really necessary that I do that? Like, I mean, it's just, the sub is so short, it's not gonna clash with anything. I don't think it's needed that much. But what I do want to do, I want to just make these spaces a little smaller. There we go. And that's only because I have the arc going. Alright, well that's interesting. That's interesting. I can do a little bit with that. This needs a little bit of dimension expander. Oh, and these also need to run through the basses. Too much work. I'm working too much. Making dubstep is hard work. Alright, there we go. And now on this last bit right here, might change up the drums. It sounds good like that. Besides, sub is so fast you won't even notice the pitch bend. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's not like long lasting. Nobody's gonna be like, oh wait, that sounds a little weird. I mean, the sound is supposed to sound detuned anyway, so even if it did, then I don't know how much of a problem it would be. So I want let me. I want to do fun stuff with the drums to make it seem less boring. And then do a little snare, kick, snare, action, snare, kick, snare. I'll just use this one. There you go. Oh, no. That's not, I forgot. That's in, gotta put it in 6. There we go. So, make you shorter. I should probably get like toms and stuff in here too at some point for like drum fills. Let's see, make sure everything's going good. Yep, going fine. I could like add another part. I don't think I'll do it here, but do one of these. I do want a tom though. I just want one tom. A single tom is what I want. Let's see. No, I don't want that. What do I want? Phase 1. I use the phase 1 pack all the time. It's so small, but it's so good. Like, I don't know. It's really nice. That's fine. I'll use that. I just want to put it. I just want a really short, dump, and then nothing. So, cut this. Yeah, like that, just something small. So let me just throw that down here. Otherwise, tighten up. I'm just gonna throw you in a quick, I think I'm gonna do this for the same on this side. Yeah, but I'll put like a little bit of bass and stuff in there. It won't be just drums. So that's fine. Why did I... Yeah, I want to repeat this. Oh no. Control there. And there. All right. This is, by the way, how do you do the drums so heavy? Did you sidechain them already? If so, I use volume automation. So that is, I use volume automation, but I've been told it's not accurate. That is not accurate and inefficient. Whoever told you that is on something, because volume automation is one of the most accurate ways you can do sidechaining. If compression, in my opinion, is less accurate than volume automation, I just don't think it matters as much. Like, the plugins out there like Volume Shaper and Grossbeat and whatever literally use volume. They're automating the volume, not based on another thing. They're controlling it manually. And it's one of the best ways, because you can go to negative infinity almost immediately, way faster than a compressor can. And so volume automation, it is a little tedious, but it is an excellent way to do sidechaining, in my opinion. I do it sometimes. I mean, technically it's ducking, it's not really sidechaining, but it's definitely a way to get it done. So yeah, it's fine. You can keep doing that if that's what you like doing. So I'll create tom. Small tom 21. I'm just going to boost the high end of this a bit to make it a little sharper. So I think it needs a bit of this. Just cut out the very low weird stuff, and then a little bit of this. And why is that at the very end? All right. And Maximus. High band. Nope. velocity sensitivity. All right. So what time is it? It's about 5 o'clock. Probably going to end the stream in a couple minutes, and I'll probably might stream another time. I think the hard part for this was getting the idea, because I was just kind of playing around with ideas of what I wanted to do for most of this and getting the drop set up. We didn't make we made decent progress compared to other live streams that like Seamless or whatever is done. We made decent progress. We have everything laid out and ready. We just have to continue, and now I have a better idea. I have a lot of the have most of the sounds here I can use, and I'll duplicate the sounds and edit them so it all fits together. You know, got a little more ideas. Once it gets too big, I might stop doing the live streams and just upload, you know, in intervals of me working on it, just videos. But we'll see how it goes. Trying to lose more followers. Also, even though there's not a lot of people in the stream, it's cool to see the process. Thanks, man. Yeah, I find that that's really something. I didn't watch a lot of like live stream stuff before. I was just watching, like, when I first started, I was just watching like YouTube tutorials on how to make these sounds, and all it was is, all right, do this and do this and do this and do this. Like that was it. And nobody really explained how they got there. And I think watching people make tracks is one of the best ways to learn that, because there's things that they don't tell you, stuff that either they think everyone already knows, or stuff that, you know, they think doesn't really matter that much, that really does matter. Like all this stuff, like there's so many things artists won't mention that people want to know because they don't know people want to know them. And so watching live streams, I've watched like so many Seamless live streams who is making tracks. They've helped me so much. I've watched like Virtual Riot live streams. There's one of him, it's like 5 hours long, of him making Lunar, and it's awesome. And it's just a great way to learn. So I think it's really cool when they do the live streams. But yeah, I think I'm gonna, yeah, I like doing the live streams. I'll see, I'll be like posting stuff like that on Facebook. I don't know how often I'll be able to do them. We'll definitely be doing more in the summer, but it's pretty cool to do it, and having like the chat here as I'm doing stuff, I can kind of get y'all's feedback on the sounds and things, and working with that. The only limitation is the CPU, but hopefully I can find ways to get over that and just work with what I got. All right. So I keep forgetting that I'm recording it, so I'm going to put this on YouTube. It's probably going to have no editing at all. Like, it's probably just going to be me working. But yeah, that'll be fine. That's what people want to see when they see me making a track. See the same thing as the live stream. But okay. Yeah, let me just do a little save. And I think we'll be good. I rewatched videos. Like, yeah, for real. I've watched the 5-hour live stream like so many times. I just learned so much from it when he does this stuff. He's awesome. He's one of my favorite artists. All right. For everyone watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed the video. I will be posting when I'm doing the live streams on my Facebook page. So the Facebook page will be in the description, and you can go click on that. Whenever I am doing a live stream, I'll tell you guys, hey, I'm streaming at this time, you know, here's the link and stuff like that. So you'll be able to do that along with us. So I will see all you guys in the next video. Peace out.